Welcome to Ken Reviews. I'm Ken, Mr. I'm gonna watch it, so you don't have to. And this is the review for Challengers.
Friday, one of the sexiest movies ever made, arrives.
Want me to come tuck you in?
Critics are calling Challengers fierce, electrifying, and deliriously enjoyable.
So, how often does this happen? Going after the same girl?
This is Zendaya like you've never seen her before.
Unfortunately, my only skill in life is hitting a ball with a racket.
I want you to be my coach.
Luca Guadagnino's Challengers is nothing short of miraculous.
I'm taking such good care of my little white boys.
It's an utterly magical experience.
Decimate that little bitch.
Zendaya mesmerizes like nothing she's previously done.
You're not a member of my fan club?
It will leave you breathless. Do not miss this movie.
Tashi Duncan, a former tennis prodigy turned coach, is married to a champion on a losing streak. Her strategy for her husband's redemption takes a surprising turn when he must face off against his former best friend and Tashi's ex-boyfriend. Zendaya stays busy. She just continues to grow in her talent, beauty, and just in the industry as a whole. She carries this movie with every scene she's in, and she just owns it. Mike Face plays Art, our resident champion on the losing streak. We see his struggles from being a snaky friend all the way to the husband that's really and truly not happy. Josh O'Connor is Patrick, a wasteful, toxic, and talented player who just breeds trouble everywhere he goes. That's my guy. This was a solid trio. Casting director Francine Maisler really hit a sweet spot with this lot. 3 stars in their prime, where they're able to play teenage versions of themselves and adult versions of themselves. So that helped with the whole continuity with the whole viewing of the whole film. Luca, as director, said, hey, watch this. I'm going to show y'all some camera work. And he did. The tools used here blew me out of the court. Get it? Emphasis on dramatic effect. Excellent. They use these kind of one-shot transitions when 2 characters are having a conversation where as the character finishes his line, the camera actually goes round to the next person. They speak, it goes around again, and it just keeps you engaged and engrossed in the dialogue. The tennis scenes are intensified with some slow-mo effects and the mute audio. Best of all is the first-person racket shots and the camera on the tennis ball. So as it's bouncing and going around, as the audience, we are literally on the ball, seeing its point of view, and it's just brilliant to watch. They need to show every single Wimbledon game exactly like that. It's so drama-filled, intense and passionate with its dialogue and its scenes. The story centers on this kind of love triangle, and we get an insight into like tight brotherhood and all the toxic possibilities that could happen if you let a woman get in between you. Being a film with 0 sex scenes, it does very well to create this kind of lustful, horny, and exhilarating scenarios. With that in mind, the plot is driven with this kind of analogy, showcasing that the sexual passion is also transferred into the way these characters take their tennis very serious. We bounce between timelines and different periods as this film is over the span of around 13 years. And sticking with the same characters was a bold move. Really bold decision. So big up Guadagnino, if that's how you say your name. He took some big risks here, and it all paid off. Zendaya's vicious and carried the film gracefully. And that's not to say that others weren't good, but she ran her show. The movie as a whole is an experience, and all throughout, from the camera tools, visual storytelling, and sexual themes, it's an absolute serving, thrilling ride. It's out on the 26th of April, and it's a must-see on the big screen. With that ending, I want to know how you think everything played out. Is tennis now your new favorite sport? Open relationships, yay or nay? As always, if you're enjoying these reviews, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments and who you think is bigger than Zendaya at the moment. Let's discuss.